Hello children, I hope you all are doing fine. I welcome you all to our special English hour. Here we learn lots of new things, and while learning these things, we also have fun. Are you ready? Let's get started. Children, do you know what folk tales are? Folk tales are stories that have been passed down from generation to generation. These stories are told in oral form, which means today the stories that we read are written, right? But folk tales are those stories that are said verbally. For example, if I am telling a folk tale, I will tell it to my family members. Then someone from my family will tell it to the next generation. That is how folk tales work. Did you know that folk tales are very old? They have been a part of human culture. Every civilization that has existed on this planet has had a culture of folk tales, including India. Different parts or regions or different sections of India have a variety of folk tales, and you also must have heard these folk tales from your family members. Do you think folk tales are important? Yes. If you have heard any folk tales or read any, you will know that folk tales are very important. They teach us a lesson. Most of the folk tales have a moral story behind it. Now, children, that you understand what a folk tale is, do you think that folk tales should be passed from generation to generation? Yes, it is very important for us to spread these folk tales. These folk tales are very important because they bring about a culture or they represent a culture. Imagine these stories have been existing for a very long time and they are still popular even today. You might find mythical creatures or even anything that could not be true. But the true essence of a folk tale is the message behind it, and it always represents our culture, which is why folk tales are very, very important. Children, you all know that it is very important for us to learn new words. So now let's learn some new words. You will see these words in the story when we read it. So I request you to please make a note of these words in your books. Famous, famous, famous. Raju became very famous after his act of bravery. Future, future. future. She has a very bright future. Stirrup. 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 He used a stirrup to sit on the horse. Hunt. 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 The lioness went on a hunt in the night. Mane. 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 The lion has a very thick mane. So children, we just learned 5 new words. Let's revise them. Famous, future, stirrup, hunt and mane. I hope you remember these words and I hope that you have made a note of these words in your books. Children, now let's read a story from our textbooks. Please open page number 76 of your textbook. The name of the story is The Man Who Never Lied. I will be reading this story and I request you to please point at the words as I read them. And if you don't have a textbook, listen to me as I read. बच्चों, मैं आपके लिए ये कहानी पढ़ूंगी और मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप भी अपने टेक्स्ट बुक में मेरे साथ पॉइंट करें और अगर आपके पास टेक्स्ट बुक ना हो तो आप मुझे ध्यान से सुनिए. The one special thing about Mamad was that he never told a lie. It's not very easy to do that. But Mamad was a wise man. He kept his eyes open to what was going on around him and chose his words carefully. He became famous as the man who never lied. Even people who lived 20 days away knew about him. This story is about Mamad, and Mamad was very famous in his community, and he was famous for never telling a lie. But Mamad was a smart man. It is not that he never told a lie. He always chose his words carefully. Now children, when I read this paragraph, did you recognize the new word? Yes, it was famous. Can you tell me what does famous mean? Famous means someone who is known or recognized by everyone, just like Mamad was famous for always telling the truth. So here Mamad used to never lie, or he used to choose his words carefully. When people told the king about Mamad, the king was not ready to believe it. "Bring this man to me," he said. So Mamad was brought before the king. "Mamad, is it true that you never tell a lie?" "Yes, Your Majesty." "And you will not tell a lie in future?" "Never, Your Majesty. The king looked at Mamad thoughtfully. Be careful. Sometimes we don't even know how the lie gets on our tongue. One day, the king heard about Mamad and how he has never lied. But it was very difficult for the king to believe this. So he decided to meet Mamad, and Mamad was called upon. When Mamad met the king asked him if he has ever lied, and Mamad said that no, he has never lied. To this, the king said that you would never know when your tongue will say a lie, which means that sometimes by mistake we could say a lie. Some days passed. The king called Mamad again. When Mamad came, the king was just coming out of his palace. There were many people around him. He was going on a hunt. The king called Mamad over to him. Mamad, I am going on a hunt and then to my summer palace. The king spoke as he walked towards his horse. He held the horse's mane and put his left foot in the stirrup. Then he turned to Mamad and said, Now run to the summer palace and tell the queen to prepare a big feast for me and my people, including you. Hurry! One day, Mamad was called by the king. Mamad saw that the king was surrounded by many men. Then the king was speaking to Mamad. He told Mamad that he is going on a hunt, and after that he is going to go to his summer palace. He said this and he used a stirrup to sit on his horse. He used his left feet. Then the king gave a task to Mamad. He told Mamad to go and tell his queen that he is going to be throwing a feast for everyone and she should start making preparation. Mamad turned around and hurried to the summer palace. When he left, the king began to laugh. I am not going anywhere today. Just wait till Mamad tells this lie to the queen. As soon as Mamad heard the king's command, he went to the summer palace and king turned and started laughing. He told his men that he was never going anywhere. He just wanted to make sure that Mamad is caught lying. जब ममाद महल की तरफ दौड़ता है तब राजा अपने बाकी के साथियों को ये बताते हैं कि वो कहीं भी शिकार करने के लिए नहीं जा रहे. उन्हें बस ममाद से झूठ बुलवाना था. The next day, the king went to this summer palace. Did Mamad tell you to prepare a feast for me yesterday? It was a lie. Mamad gave me your message yesterday. The queen answered. Mamad said, maybe the king will come here by noon. Maybe he won't. The next morning, king reached the summer palace and he was very excited. And what was the reason for his excitement? He was going to be able to prove that Mamad lies. So he went to the queen and asked if Mamad had given a message. And he told her that if he told you that I was coming and I needed a feast, he was lying. But as I told you, Mamad was a wise man, right? So Mamad chose his words very carefully when he spoke to the queen. He told the queen that king has said that he might come tomorrow in the afternoon or he might not. राजा अपने महल पहुंच जाते हैं और वो ये जानने के लिए उत्सुक होते हैं कि ममाद ने झूठ कहा है या नहीं। वो महल में पहुंचते ही अपनी रानी से ममाद के बारे में पूछते हैं और जैसे कि मैंने कहा था, ममाद अपने शब्द बहुत सोच समझ के इस्तेमाल करता है। तो ममाद ने रानी से ये कहा था कि राजा कल दोपहर को आ सकते हैं या फिर वो शायद नहीं आ सकते। इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? This means that Mamad did not lie. And what does that mean? Tell me for sure. I told Mamad. But Mamad said, I can't tell you for sure. I don't know whether the king put his right foot in the stirrup or whether he put his left foot on the ground again after I left. So we just waited for you yesterday, but you didn't come. The queen further explains that she did not understand what Mamad was talking about. So she asks him more questions. And Mamad says that he doesn't know what the king did after he left. If you remember, when king was sitting on the horse, he had his left feet on the stirrup. So Mamad says that he doesn't know if the king put his right foot in the stirrup or if he landed on the ground. So Mamad was very wise. He did not know if the king went to hunt or if he was also trying to test him. So the queen says that they did not know what to do, which is why they waited for him yesterday. Mamad बहुत शातिर होता है। वो रानी से ये कहता है कि उसे ये नहीं पता कि ममाद के वहां से निकलने के बाद राजा घोड़े पे बैठे या फिर वो जमीन पे वापस उतरे। तो वो ये नहीं बता सकता कि वो कल दोपहर को लौटेंगे या नहीं। When the king heard this, he was taken aback. He agreed that Mamad was really a wise man who only spoke what he saw with his own eyes, nothing more or nothing less. When the king finally heard what the queen had to say, he realized and he was surprised. He realized that Mamad was really a wise man. He always spoke about what he saw and he never spoke about what he did not see. जब राजा ने रानी की पूरी बात सुनी, तब उन्हें ये रियलाइज हुआ कि ममाद सच में बहुत ही वाइज आदमी था और वो कभी भी झूठ नहीं बोलता था। वो वही चीज बोलता था जो उसने अपने खुद की आंखों से देखा हो। Children, can you tell me what did we learn from Mamad? We learned from Mamad that he was a very wise man. He used to never lie. But that doesn't mean that he always spoke the truth. He only spoke about the things that he saw with his own eyes. हमने ममाद से ये सीखा कि हमें वही चीजों के बारे में बोलना चाहिए जो चीजें हमने अपने आंखों से खुद देखी हो, क्योंकि अगर हम दूसरों की देखी हुई चीजों के बारे में बताएंगे तो शायद हम गलत फहमी बढ़ा सकते हैं। So from Mamad, we learned that we should talk about only the things that we have seen with our own eyes, because otherwise it could create misunderstandings. Children, wasn't it an interesting lesson? Now, let's do an activity. This activity is interesting and I'm sure you all will enjoy this activity. This activity is about past tense. Do you all remember past tense? Past tense refers to the activity that has already happened. Past tense का मतलब होता है भूतकाल, यानी कि जो क्रिया पहले हो चुकी है. So for the activity, you will see a few words on your screens. What you need to do is write down the past tense of those words. For example, if the word is run, can you tell me what would be its past tense? Yes, its past tense would be ran. So just like that, you have to write past tense of the words that you will see on the screens. आपके स्क्रीन पे आपको कुछ शब्द नजर आएंगे. आपको इन शब्दों का पास्ट टेंस लिखना है. Children, were you able to solve this activity? Let's have a look. The first word was tell. Its past tense form is told. The second word is keep. Its past tense form is kept. The third word is choose. Its past tense form is chose. The fourth word is live. Its past tense form is lived. The fifth word is become. Its past tense form is became. The sixth word is look. Its past tense form is looked. The seventh word is pass. Its past tense form is passed. The eighth word is call. Its past tense form is called. The ninth word is walk, and its past tense form is walked. And now the last one. The word is turn, and its past tense form is turned. Children, I hope you all got the answers correct. Now, for homework, I request you to find at least one folk tale from your parents or family members and your friends. On that note, I will take your leave. I will see you all in our next session. Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye.